Getting out of the house, even when it's cold outside, has become something I deeply value. It's amazing how a simple change of environment can shift my mindset. Stepping outside, I feel the crisp air and taking in the vastness of God's creation, whether it's the wide open sky, the trees swaying in the wind, or just the quiet hum of life happening around me, puts everything in perspective. It's as though, in the grand scale of the universe, my problems shrink, and I'm reminded of how small yet significant I am in God's eyes. When I'm immersed in nature, my worries seem less overwhelming, and I find a quiet peace that helps me see beyond whatever troubles I'm dealing with. There's always something to do. A constant list of tasks, responsibilities, and expectations can weigh heavily on me at times, and I sometimes find myself spiraling into stress. But when I step away from it all, even for a little while, I'm able to reset. Being in the world, seeing how other people live, watching how life unfolds around me, reminds me that I'm part of something much larger. It helps me realize that what I have, right here and now, is enough. Sometimes, I think we can get so caught up in our own bubbles of responsibility and worry that we forget to take a moment and simply be. Even the discomfort of the cold serves a purpose. As I step outside, it forces me to embrace a bit of unease, and in doing so, I find myself appreciating the warmth of my home that much more. It's like a contrast that makes the comfort of my space even sweeter. I think of how blessed I am to have a roof over my head, a place to rest, and warmth when I need it. It's a gentle reminder that what I sometimes take for granted is in fact a gift. In Psalms 19, 1-4, it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night reveals knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world." What's most surprising is how after wandering for a bit, I often return with a renewed sense of clarity and focus. It's like my mind gets a rest, and I'm suddenly ready to face whatever tasks I have been putting off. If you enjoyed today's diary entry, I hope you'll join me over on Patreon, where you can read it in its entirety. Well, ladies, we have come to the end of the year, and the end of a thing is better than the beginning thereof, and that is the truth. If you use this time to reflect on the past year, sure, we have those goals that we like to start creating and thinking about and how to improve our lives, but let's take some time to really think about this past year. What all happened to get us to this point that we're in right now? It's a good time to think about those that have been in our lives that have really made a difference for us. And I would encourage you to pick someone. I actually have a lot of people, but pick someone and write a very heartfelt letter to them about what just them being who they are, how it has impacted your life, how it has made your life better. Them, their presence, their whatever it is that they did for you, or just being the encouragement that they are. Encourage them and write them something truly heartfelt, and this will do so much for you, and it will do something for them. And think of receiving something like that going into the new year. How great of a beginning that would be. But I don't want to stop there. I also want to encourage you to think about your enemies as well. that sounds kind of harsh, doesn't it? Not everyone is technically, an enemy that you would consider to be such. But sometimes we think about certain people that maybe have done something a little, wrong, have wronged us in some way, or that hasn't been very nice to us, or whatever the case may be. I encourage you to write them as well. And I'm not talking about addressing any of those things. Write to them in a way that would just bless them, to where if they read the letter, they wouldn't even think that there was an issue. So this will not only help them, but it will help you as well. It will help you release some of those negative feelings that you may be holding within yourself as well. So that is what I wanted to leave you with today. I really hope that you find this to be encouraging. I look forward to all that the new year holds, and be it the Lord's will, we will see one another in the new year. Will I see you? Well, if you comment, I guess I will. But I do see that, those of you that watch, I see my numbers going up whenever videos are being watched. So that's how I see you as well. But anyway, just know that I've been so grateful for your presence here, for the time that you take out of your own days to watch my videos. And then of course, any kind comments that are left, that really means a lot to me. And I look forward to all that would be possible for the year to come. So with that, I hope that you all take care. Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.